Yo, hope everyone's been feeling good today. E3 has been showing some good games this year and some surprises too. But let's get to it. There were some arguments in the World of War server about the usual perks, the usual suspects that everyone gripes and complains about. There's other Call of Duty-ish things as well. And as they were arguing, I told them that Call of Duty is an arcade game. That didn't sit well with them. They started denying, and they started denying it being called arcade, although it's right there in front of them. You see, the thing with Call of Duty is it's been going in direction after Call of Duty 2 and the fantastic Call of Duty 3 multiplayer. Infinity Ward had always wanted to take Call of Duty in this direction, and they finally did that with Call of Duty 4, introducing the perks and achievements that had other FPS game devs saying, why didn't we think of that? Now, you could become the bullet sponging juggernaut, recline in the last stand while being constantly shot, or drop the occasional grenade from somewhere out of your body after death. Since Call of Duty hasn't seen an advancement past the point where the original Infinity Ward left it, that's most likely where it will be for the foreseeable future. Sure, you have your futuristic suits with the double jump slides, wall running, etc. Its core is what it is. It's gonna always be arcade because that's where the parent company believes most of their success came from, starting with Call of Duty 4, obviously. Most current Call of Duty players today don't know Call of Duty 2 or even Call of Duty 3, which was on consoles where the bulk of the Call of Duty player base resides since Call of Duty 2. With that, the game will never change into anything besides the formula that they field pull in instant sales numbers and the pre-orders every November. I think the original Infinity Ward wanted to do their own take on Call of Duty and leave the old thought of COD wherever it was going to be with the other dev teams making it. With Modern Warfare 2, it seems they want to go into their own type of game, seeing how much they packed into it with the supply drops, the commando perks and no fall damage, one-man army, etc. See, people would see Call of Duty being an arcade game as a bad thing. And it's not necessarily bad for being arcade. But as the people put it, not really changing much of the formula. The real problem is keeping freshness and creativity in an arcade shooter that is Call of Duty, especially since it was Call of Duty, a shooter that was about the actual war and bringing things from, wars, the past wars and present wars and things that are memorable of its title when it first started. Now, I know some can say Call of Duty really didn't start out particularly deep back when its multiplayer hit the scene, but that was also some years ago in an earlier era of gaming. With that being said, if you're looking for the game to change from the formula that made it beyond famous, then you're looking for another shooter. Most of the general complaints that people have with the series will still be there in the next game. Those that are looking for an actual war in the way that they know or remember should probably check out some of the other shooters out there. And I know there's not a variety of choices at the moment. There are some indie shooters out there. Call of Duty is the jump in, jump out multiplayer game. For those that don't have a lot of time to play, it's a quick bite for them and an instant fix for the casual gamer and the newcomers. I know what I want to see from Call of Duty, but that's another topic. Anyways, y'all stay cool. Shout out to the UCS Tank server and family on World at War PC. You can support the channel by rating, sharing, and subscribing. Let's keep some Call of Duty 4 and World at War servers going. I holla.